My name is Pat, P-A-T, Bridges, B-R-I-D-G-E-S. I'm the Stephenville Chief of Police. I am pleased to report that Adelie Grace Christensen has been found. She has been found safe and she has been returned to her parents. Earlier this afternoon, based on information we received from a citizen, officers went to 2 or 3 different locations in the area of Dublin, Texas, where they came across the suspect and the child. The suspect has also been arrested. Her name is Latonya, L-A-T-O-N-Y-A, middle name Suzette, S-U-Z-Z-E-T-T-E, McLean, M-C-L-A-I-N. She's 38 years old, a resident of Dublin, Texas. The child was found in good condition, did not appear to have been harmed. As I said, she has been returned to her parents and is being medically evaluated just to ensure that she's okay. The suspect, Ms. McLean, is currently being interviewed by Stephenville police investigators, and after those interviews are concluded, she'll be booked into the Erath County Jail. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank a number of people for their assistance in this investigation. First of all, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Texas Department of Public Safety, the Texas Rangers, the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, Child Protective Services, the Erath County Sheriff's Department, the Erath County District Attorney, the general public for the potential tips that they provided, the news media for getting this message out. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to thank the men and women of the Stephenville Police Department. They have worked tirelessly from the beginning of this incident. They were on scene when the child was recovered, along with the Erath County Sheriff's Office and members of the FBI and the Erath County District Attorney. Men and women of this organization they work hard day in and day out to serve and protect the citizens of this community, and I'm very proud to be associated with them and the job that they did today. And with that, I'll take questions.
Does the suspect know the family, or any indication as to why she took the baby?
At this time, we're still determining the suspect's actual motive, but no, she did not know the baby or the family.
Does she have a criminal history in any way?
Not that I'm aware of.
Was it just a crime of opportunity? Did she see the baby, or was it a planned out event?
I don't have that information yet. That's what we hope will come from our interviews, as to whether or not she'd actually been following this mother, or if she just saw her with a child and saw the opportunity and took it. We don't know yet until she's interviewed.
How did she get to Dublin, Chief? We had last heard that she was running down the street headed south on Kite with the baby in tow, essentially. How is it that she came to go to Dublin?
We believe she had a vehicle parked around the corner from where the child lived.
What was the location where you eventually found her, and what was she doing when officers?
It was a residence out in the county outside of the Dublin city limits.
Her residence?
Or was it?
Parents.
It was her parents' residence.
Was she cooperative when you detained her, or what was her reaction when you came to her house?
My understanding is that she claimed the child was hers, but we quickly determined that it was not her baby.
What was the source of the confrontation between her? I mean, was there anything that was said between her and Ashley Christensen at the time of the abduction? Because we had heard that there might have been a confrontation, but it was never clearly defined what exactly happened.
She confronted the baby of the mother, the mother. She confronted the mother in the carport and demanded money. And when the mother told her she didn't have the money she was asking for, she grabbed the child and ran.
Is there any type of physical altercation with the mother? Did she push, shove, punch, any sort, or she just grabbed the baby?
Just grabbed the baby and ran.
Didn't make any attempt at the other two children that were there? They were never in danger at all?
Not to my knowledge. The other two children were still strapped into the car. And once she took the baby and ran, the mother grabbed the other two children and put them inside the house.
The tip from the citizen, was this just somebody who had seen Miss McLean or somebody who knew Miss McLean?
This was someone who actually knew Miss McLean and had actually seen her with the baby.
And was this because of all the media attention that this person got
Yes.
the suspect description?
Yes.
Does it seem that the motive was to gain the money or the child?
I could not speak to her motive. That'll come out in the interviews.
When exactly was she found? What time?
Around 5 p.m., between 4:30 and 5 p.m.
Does she have any kind of mental health issues, and what is she actually charged with? Is it kidnapping, or what is it that she could be charged with?
I do not know if she has any documented mental issues. She will be charged with aggravated kidnapping, and that's a first-degree felony.
Chief, if it wasn't for that one person who had seen her, did you have a whole lot else to go on?
We were seeing a lot of information. We were seeing things on Facebook. I think we would have ultimately located her, but I'm not sure we would have done it as quickly as we did without that citizen coming forward and providing that information.
Was the suspect posting something on Facebook?
No.
You said you saw something on Facebook that would have led you to her.
We were seeing photographs, and how those photographs came to be on there, I don't know. But
Of the suspect with the baby?
No, no,
Okay.
just of the suspect.
Oh, okay.
And there were remarks on Facebook indicating that she might be responsible for it.
Does she believe that the child was hers? I mean, again, I know you said you couldn't really talk about her mental condition, but does she believe that the child was hers? Was she caring for and nurturing this child as if it was hers during these several hours that she was missing?
I have not spoken to her, so I don't know what she's thinking, but as I said, the child was found in good condition and did not appear to have been harmed.
Had it been cared for, like had it been fed, had its diaper been changed, things like that?
She was in good condition.
Is there anyone else at that home where you found her, at that residence, or just her and the child?
I believe her parents were there at the time as well.
Had they made any calls, do you know? Had they reported?
They had not.
Did they face anything?
We'll determine that through additional investigation and conference with the district attorney.
And were you able to determine how long she had been there?
No, I do not know how long she had been at that location.
How were the parents through this whole ordeal up until this point of finding the baby? Obviously, I assume you were talking to them from 10 a.m. to 4.
The parents were pretty distraught, worried, and as you can imagine, they're very happy and very relieved now.
Chief, a lot of kidnappings and abductions are domestic related. Have you ever seen one, I guess, with this sort of rarity where, somebody is asking for money and when they don't get it, they take a child and just take off, essentially?
I have not seen this, and I've been in law enforcement 30 years, and this was a first for me.
Chief, is there going to be a mugshot available soon?
Once she's booked into the Erath County Jail, there should be a mugshot available, yes.
Time frame?
That I don't know. She's
Okay.
still being interviewed, and whenever those interviews are concluded, she'll be booked into the jail.
What was the money for that she was trying to get from the family?
We still don't know.
Know how much money?
I believe she was asking for $5,000.
But she didn't even know the family
No, she didn't know.
and randomly asked them for
That's my understanding.
Yeah, in cash.
Is there any indication that someone may have been helping her?
Not at this time.
How long ago did she ask for the money?
When she took the child this morning.
Oh, right then. Oh.
And I just want to be clear, you folks are interviewing the suspect right now, not the FBI.
No, the Stephenville Police Department is interviewing the suspect at this time.
You said there were photos posted in Facebook. Whose page? The police department's page? or-
No, just a variety of different other pages.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you very much, good job.